Be very careful not to touch this fence. Ooh. A frustrating part about, traversing the AT, especially when you know you're in snake country, is when you're like stepping over a rock and you see sights like this and this, and you're moving so fast, you don't know if you're stepping right onto a rattlesnake or a root or what. So it gets kind of stressful from time to time.
Yeah?
Scale it.
Alright.
Go, 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 go. Now slide. So these past few days have been very hot. The weather's been getting into the 95, 96 degrees, so it's been quite difficult to hike in, especially without tree cover. And we just caught wind that one of our fellow thru-hikers had to be medevaced due to dehydration, like yesterday or the day before up here in this area. So the importance of filling up water, staying hydrated is so vital out here, because you could be in great health and great shape having hiked 700 miles, but that sun will get you. Making dinner on top of McAfees, watching the sunset. Doing a little night hiking along the edge of these cliffs to get to the shelter, and it is just so beautiful still, looking out at what's left of the sunset, but very fun too. I am having a blast out here. So night hiking is just one of those things that you have to experience, at least once out here through hiking the trail. It's fun and it's terrifying, and you just have no idea, if you're gonna walk up on any kind of wildlife, because it's just so dark. But it definitely is a thrilling experience, and one I'd totally recommend. And it definitely is helpful during these summer times where the heat is just outrageous during the day, so you can get a lot of your miles in without burning up from the heat. Good morning. It's June 13th, and Purple Mist and I are night hiking out to Tinker Cliffs, where we are going to watch the sunrise. And supposedly you can see McAfee Knob from the cliffs, and we thought we could see Tinker Cliffs last night. But anyways, it's going to be fantastic. 5 miles to get there, and then in the dark, and then 10, 11 more miles after that, into Daleville. This ought to be great. We're getting closer. We're here, approaching Tinker Cliff, and it's just a bunch of rock scrambling till we get to the top of it. But it's so very pretty out here. Time for a nap. So once we got up here to the top of Tinker Cliffs, we took a nice morning nap for about 4 hours and just slept here in front of the view. If you look there in the distance, that's actually McAfee's Knob, where we were yesterday. We came from there all the way along this ridge line, and then all the way up through here. That was a total of about 5-something miles. The trail gets fun at this point. We get to walk these cliff sides as the trail and look out across the Virginia landscape. It is probably in my top favorite areas. I loved McAfee's Knob, and then going across Tinker Cliffs the next day. I'm so glad I live fairly close to this, because I'm coming back. So this doesn't happen very often, but we have a white blaze here going across this bridge, and a white blaze going over there down this trail. We don't know which way to go. What's going on? Which way is it, AT? Again, we're back to familiar territory. This is the James River, which ran through Lynchburg, where we used to live, and also through Richmond area, where we do live. So it's the largest body of water this side of the area, off the mountains. So we're getting closer and closer to home. Is it just me, or did we accidentally get onto the PCT? We just might have turned the wrong corner and we're in the desert.
I don't know, but it's definitely hot and sandy and rocky.
I think we took a wrong turn.
Yes. Alright, I like this.
Three Little Pigs barbecue for lunch.
This is lunch?
Dinner.
Troutville, Virginia. And they let thru-hikers camp in this town park here, which is super nice. So you can either set up your tent, or you can stay in this nice pavilion that they have set up for us. And it has outlets. So we just slept here in the open air last night. And I'm not gonna lie, sleeping in the middle of town like this makes me feel a little bit like a hobo. So, Mom and Dad, be proud. Who is this really clean, devilishly handsome thru-hiker? I've never seen him before. Oh my gosh, it's Optimist!
That's right. With my new Gregory pack.
Look how awesome it is. It's so tiny. You're gonna be like a gazelle on the trail.
Alright, bye.
Bounding to Katahdin.
So we just came from the Full Heart Knob Shelter, where we were actually laying down in there. We were already in bed, wrapped up in our sleeping bags, and there were spiders. There were spiders everywhere.
They were everywhere.
And we read in the register that someone had said, hey, contest, see how many spider bites you can get by morning.
And we were like, what does that
whatever.
mean?
We haven't had any problems with spiders.
They were everywhere.
But they came. So we got up in the middle of the night, set up our tent, and now we're going to sleep, hopefully protected, because they're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
They're even all over our tent right now,
Oh gosh.
but only on the outside. This is Purple Mist recounting of last night's incident at the Full Heart Shelter. You've been warned.
This just happened. A stick just stabbed me in the foot.
And tore straight into your
Right
shoe.
in my shoe.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
So, for the first time on the trail, we've hit the Blue Ridge Parkway. That overlooks our favorite mountain out there, Sharp Top. We won't be crossing that on the AT, but we'll be crossing near it, which means we're close to home.
Oh, man, you are perfect.
Hey, what's up?
I know, right?
Wonder if you made it.
Yeah, totally. It was just before the storm. It was awesome. Sorry.
It really makes you walk fast with lightning going off all around you.
I
There you
know,
go.
right?
This turtle was rejected.
Oh, Periwinkle.
It's okay,
Okay,
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
It's okay.
You'll find love one day.
Good morning. Today is Thursday, June 16th, and we are hiking down Cove Mountain in order to make it into Buchanan, Virginia, where we will meet Purple Mist's dad and her stepmom, and we're going to hang out with them for the rest of today. So we only have about 10 miles to do today before noon. So we woke up real early, and we're going to go have food and relax with family, and just spend time with family before this will be like pretty much the last time we see them till after Katahdin, most likely. Wow, wow.
Hiking boots. And they're wearing hiking boots.
Yeah,
They
oh
hike-
yeah, we're big time hikers.
Hike.
We're through hikers, yeah.
Yep,
through
they
hikers,
did
that's
hike
right.
this little section of the trail right across the bridge there. So yay! Yay! Now we're gonna go get food.
Looks like it's ladies' night at Good Times.
So we're in Buchanan, Virginia, and we just swam in this awesome pool. It's got this really pretty view, and we're get to sleep in a real bed tonight with air conditioning out of the heat because it is really hot out here.
So Toby and Leslie put us up in a nice motel room at the Hostel Inn in Buchanan. So we had a good night, just relaxing, taking some time off from the trail before we power out big miles for 2 days. Yeah, to get to Glasgow, where the James River footbridge is, where we're going to get picked up by our friends Ben and Katie in Lynchburg. Yeah. So what are you guys about to go do?
Oh, you know, we're gonna head on back out in the trail, you know. We're through hikers, that's what we do, we walk, you know. Yeah, we're all the way, Georgia to Maine, that's our plan.
This
Tell
is
me the real
driver,
deal.
this is rider.
Yeah, that's how we do.
Check out these mountains behind us.
These mountains.
What?
Oh
Let's
my!
hike over here.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, go
Hike
go for
over
that
to the
hike.
pool, guys. Have fun.
Yeah. Driver, where you at?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, let's do that.
You do that face a lot.
I do. Yeah, it's my thing.
This is the Bryant Ridge Shelter.
John Bryant built it single-handedly in one day. Seriously. Carried. Yeah, he cut the timber in one day.
What?
And built it.
No kidding.
Somebody hired that man.
Wow, this is a very impressive shelter. Man, no, you're supposed to let the viewers know that. And it climbs up to this awesome loft as well. So single-handedly cut all of it. But very cool. Wish we could stay here, but we gotta push on.
We gotta go like 10 more miles.
We are at Black Rock Overlook after a long and rainy day. After we got dropped off by Purple Mist parents, it just was pouring all day, and it was cold, and it was a nice break from the from all the heat this past week, but it was a little bit more difficult because we had uphill climbs all day. So we decided, well, we originally were going to hike 2 days, about 15 miles a day to get to our friends Ben and Katie, but we kind of broke down, so
We're gonna go tonight.
Instead, we're hiking just 15, getting picked up tonight, and spending a little extra time with them. So we'll have to come back out and do this section up to the James River footbridge a little later. But we're not weak. Sometimes you just gotta treat yourself.
We're gonna go visit our friends.
We're gonna visit our friends and have a good time. Perhaps this time, Periwinkle will find a mate. It's okay, little guy. It's okay. She loves you. Open your heart to her. Oh, rejected. Here it is, almost 7 o'clock, and this is like the most light we've had on the trail all day. It felt like we were hiking at, 8 o'clock at night each night, with very little sun at all coming through. So it's just felt kind of gloomy all day. So when you get a little light at the end of the day like this, you're like, wow, I can't believe it was daytime this whole day. Felt like it was night hiking. So it's very uplifting, very encouraging, very pretty. We just arrived on the summit of Apple Orchard Mountain, which to the right, to the east, it kind of looks over Lynchburg, where we used to live for 5 years, and then over this beautiful mountain landscape on the west. But we have about 2 more miles to the base of the mountain. Just beautiful up here, watching the clouds just roll away, and the sky's completely blue and clear now, and there's just a bunch of these granite slabs that you can kind of boulder around. It's totally a fun area. It's like a giant soccer ball. So what you're looking at here is Purple Mist walking underneath the guillotine. So turn and lay your head down, baby.
I'm standing underneath the giant rock.
That rock is gonna chop your head off.
It's a little frightening.
Actually,
Move along.
that rock's just gonna squish you flat.
Optimist and I have commandeered our friend's car. What? We're not walking. What is this?
We're driving the Appalachian Trail.
We're gonna drive the Appalachian Trail. No, not really. But we are gonna go get Chick-fil-A. Yes. Oh, freaking love Chick-fil-A.
So we are at the Lynchburg Humane Society, so that Purple Mist can go pet the kitties.
I love petting kitties. It's my favorite.
She needs to get her Hostel kitty fix, so while we're taking some time from the trail, she's gonna pet some kitties. Hey there. So, Trish helped us out by taking us back to the trail today, where we're gonna finish off those 15 miles to the James River footbridge,
We're gonna slack pack.
slack pack style. So then we'll come on back and spend another night here with our friends and family before something we're about to say.
Before something happens.
It's the AT's smallest blaze. Look at it next to my finger. Wait a second. Oh, that's bird poo. Gross.
I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder.
Look at my kingdom. Heard this guy soaring up here in the tree. Look at him. Big black snake just hanging out. Perched around a limb, ready to strike a squirrel. We are walking along the line where mountain meets river. Along the James River. And we're approaching the bridge.
So we are approaching the James River footbridge, which is the longest foot traffic only bridge on the Appalachian Trail, named for William T. Foote. I think that's a little known fact, is that the footbridge is actually the name of the bridge. But the interesting thing about this bridge is that, even though we didn't know it at the time, this was the first place on the Appalachian Trail that Optimist and I were ever together on.
It's true.
And
We didn't really know it at the time.
we didn't know it, but we came here to go swimming once in college, probably like the second day we met, and kind of had one of our first dates here. So it's a very special place for us, and we really like it a lot. So it's really exciting to walk up to it after having been hiking for almost 800 miles. So I love you, baby.
I love you too. I'm too slow. I'm too slow.
So a little while ago, we decided that it would be a good idea if we leapfrogged about 230 miles north to Harper's Ferry, and this would be skipping the northern half of Virginia. And we're going to come back and do that in the fall because we have a deadline to be back home by October 1st. So this is our last point in Virginia, the end of the James River footbridge.
So
And-
after Katahdin, we will come back and do that northern section of Virginia. But for now, this is the last bit of Virginia for us.
And this is going to be the end of the trail for us, is this sign. So we're pretty excited. This is our new Katahdin, and then, but we need to get further on up the trail.
We should probably back that out.